Hello, my name is Wieslaw Bartkowski. I'm from University of Warsaw in Poland. I'm happy to present our work in Sync, created with my co-authors, exploring synchronization to increase trust between humans and non-humanoid robots.
Robots are increasingly becoming part of our daily lives. Thus, how people perceive robots and their attitudes toward them is becoming crucial in determining our relationship with them. Studies have shown that trust is one of the key factors influencing the quality of human interactions with robots. Most recent research concentrates on two domains: making robots more humanoid with increased social characteristics such as an emotional facial expression or increasing their reasoning capacity. However, these directions have important limitations as they do not transfer to non-humanoid and simple robots which do not resemble humans and are incapable of verbal communication and high reasoning capacity. The question which motivates our research is how to design simple, non-humanoid robots so humans will trust them. Research on trust in humans suggests that the ability to synchronize with the human partner may be an important factor in perceiving the robot as trustworthy. In physics, synchronization is the alignment of the rhythms of two or more oscillators due to mostly weak interactions. Similarly to the usage in other domains, synchronization plays a key role in social interaction. Synchronization needs to occur at various levels, including motor behavior, but it also involves cognitive and emotional dynamics. Further, synchronization has important consequences on social relations, leads to the formation of social ties, and promotes a feeling of connectedness and liking. Synchronization increases trust toward others. We designed and implemented a robot prototype that can bend to follow human upper body movement. We opted for an abstract form looking more like an art installation to exclude possible confounding factors. We wanted to avoid anthropomorphizing the robot and prevent associations with all animate forms which could carry specific attitudes or emotions. We want the robot's perception to be determined by its dynamics, not its form. We also avoided association with industrial robots. For this reason, we chose to construct a 3-tendon single-segment continuum robot with no rigid joints. We built 2 iterations of the prototype based on different materials for backbone. We prepared a GitHub repository containing the prototype's technical documentation, mechanical parts, 3D models for printing, electronic schematics, software source code, and more. We tested prototype design and procedure in pilot studies. We investigated the following research question. Does the synchronized movement of the robot change the feeling of trust toward a simple non-humanoid robot? To answer the research questions, we conducted a controlled experiment with 51 participants assessing the influence of synchronized movement compared to simple or random movement patterns of a robot on the perceived trust of users. Modes of robot movement: simple as sinusoidal, waving sideways in one plane; random as movements with random direction, amplitude and frequency similar to Brownian motion. We chose the parameters of the motion to resemble a range of human movement dynamics. Synchronized as the participants' movements are mimicked to achieve a specific form of synchronization that is delayed in time and spatially transformed. You can see the floor plan of the lab with the prototype and other stuff. First, the investigator introduced the general topic of the experiment and led participants to the room to the form filling table and asked them to fill out a consent form. After that, asked the participant to stand approximately 1.3 meters in front of the prototype and attached the image sensor to the participant's back. Then investigators started video and data recording and started the exploratory experiment phase and left the room. We did not give the participants further instructions about their actions and let them freely explore the prototype in their chosen way. As you can see, some participants had a great time exploring the interaction, especially in the synchronized condition. After participants had 3 minutes to explore the prototype, the investigator returned and asked the participant to complete the trust between people and automation checklist. Next, we continued with the trust game. We handed out the compensation of roughly $3 as 5 coins in local currency to the participants. Participants must risk their compensation to multiply it threefold possibly. The investigator opened the coin acceptor cover if they decided to participate in the game. Participants had as much time as they wanted to decide how much compensation they wanted to wager. In fact, the prototype always paid back 1 more coin than inserted to ensure equal compensation. If the participant did not put in any coin or decide not to play, the investigator equalized the participants' compensation so that each participant ended the study with the same compensation. Dunn's post-hoc test corrected for multiple comparisons using the Bonferroni method confirmed significantly higher trust ratings for synchronized compared to both simple and random. We could not find any significant difference between simple and random. We found the highest number of inserted coins for the synchronized condition. However, the Kruskal-Wallis test did not reveal a significant influence of the movement on the number of coins inserted. Further, we analyzed the correlation between the TPA checklist and the money given to the prototype grouped by the movement type. We found no significant correlations over all groups. Synchronized movements indicated a non-significant trend toward a positive relationship. We analyzed how individual subscales of the TPA checklist contributed to the result. We found significantly higher ratings for synchronized movements on the perceived dependability, integrity, and familiarity, as well as lower ratings for the wariness and expected underhanded behavior of the prototype. Taken together, our results strongly suggest a positive effect of synchronized movement on the participants' feeling of trust toward a simple non-humanoid robot. We believe the presented result is also important for designers because it points to dynamics as a design strategy and shows synchronization as a tool for designing trustworthy, simple non-humanoid robots. To the best of our knowledge, there is no prior work exploring synchronization as a way to increase trust between humans and that kind of robots.
That's all. Thank you for your attention.